Uh, let's check it out. Let's just check it out. Like it's been on my feed, so why not? Why not give it a try? Like maybe I'll learn something. Maybe you will learn something. Maybe I will learn nothing. Like everyone has like things that like they're not proud of. So yeah.
How to forgive yourself, you got to forgive others. It's as simple. Greetings. You want to know how to forgive yourself? You got to forgive others. It's as simple as that. You can chant, you can affirm, you can tell yourself, okay, I let go of all the horrible things I've done. I forgive myself for the resentments I held towards others. I forgive myself for all the bad things I did to others. I love myself. I forgive myself. I free myself from the burden of guilt and shame from past transgressions. You can do that all you want. And that can be very helpful, yes, but really, bottom line, everything is a projection. So when we see crap in other people, no matter what they're doing, if we don't like it, if we judge it as harsh or cruel or wrong or bad, we are judging ourselves. We are condemning ourselves because it's all a projection of the deeply embedded guilt, shame, and self-loathing inside of ourselves.
Okay, so this is interesting because I actually said in the past that like you should never actually say that you hate something when it comes to like, well, you can hate like some other things, but when it comes to, let's say, content or like art, let's say content or like art, right? It's a word thing, but like when you reframe the I hate this type of artist, I hate this type of content creator, I hate this type of person, to this is not my style of type, this is not my style, right? Well, it actually like really make it so well it actually makes it so like your life is easier. So what he says has some meaning to me.
So you want to get rid of all this self-loathing. You've got to forgive your projections. So you go around and you look at other people and everything they're doing, good, bad, and ugly, and you find a way to forgive them, to give them the benefit of the doubt, to appreciate what they've gone through in their lives to get to this place where they did what they did. You forgive everyone unconditionally without exception. The more you do this, the more you send a message to your subconscious mind that you are worthy and good enough and deserving of happiness and success and inner peace. And
I think that like it's I disagree with this because like I think that like the point that, like the what he proposed as a solution is actually valuable, but at the same time I think that like in a certain way when you forgive others you actually spend less time thinking about like something else than you, and it offers you an opportunity to actually be closer to yourself and to actually like do the work of well, actually like being able to actually go through a healing process, right? And like it's, I think that like unconditional forgiveness and unconditional like unconditional love and unconditional, I think that like it is something a little bit too much, because like some people, I think that ignorance is enough, you know, because like forgiving people and understanding like understanding that they went through like difficult times, it is fine in a way, but in another way like you gaslighting yourself is also like really fucking bad for your health, and telling yourself that like, oh yeah, everyone has a fucking reason, you know. As someone who like knows like people that fucking got bullied and someone who got bullied, right? It's like try to fucking give a reason to kids like me, right? About like fucking like everyone has a fucking reason to do that, and no. I think that like, but the process is actually like legitimate, where I think that like overall like it's by just ignoring these people and just moving on that like you offer yourself the opportunity to move on.
it will happen. Your mind, your subconscious will be convinced by right actions, by generous actions, by being of service to others, by forgiving others. The subconscious mind will get it. and then it will create the peace that you want in your mind. You will be free of all the debris of past resentments, bitterness, fears, guilt, shame, etc. You will be in the now, able to enjoy the now with all that emotional baggage gone. So that's all you got to do every day and in every way. Try to see the best in other people. Try to forgive them, for they know not what they do. And you will find inner peace and joy. And guess what? Greater prosperity, greater opportunities, greater happiness across the board.
Okay, so I think that like there is like when it comes to there is it functions for like some people, right? But actually I think that like you gotta understand that like there is also like the part of moving on. The part of moving on is also really really important, and the part of ignorance, because like let's be fucking honest, some people like me for example are really despicable in every way they live, exist, and fulfill their own destiny, all right? And you cannot just offer them forgiveness. You just cannot. And because of that, I think that like to these people, ignorance is what you can choose. You cannot I cannot see myself like for being become like a full-on hippie, because like this actually like creates like another trauma that is like just accepting the fact that like some people treat you badly, and it is acceptable because, you know, there are no. You need to be able to stand up for yourself, and you need to be able to actually like do something about yourself, you know? But I think that like he doesn't like take in account this type of people, and I think that like overall, when it comes to other people, yes, obviously forgive everyone, forgive your friends, forgive your all your ways, and allow yourself to accept that like you're an idiot surrounded by the idiots you love and that loves you, and by doing that your life will be easier.